We're at the Skyliner station at Pop Century and Art of Animation, and we're going to ride the Skyliner gondolas. So we're excited. And if you want the best view as you're traveling in the gondolas, it's better to get a clear one that's not wrapped with characters, because the character wrap kind of obscures your view a little bit. So we try to get the ones that are not wrapped. You can't always do that though. You can ask, but if they're busy, they're just going to keep you moving. It's a continuous load ride, kind of like the Doom buggies at Haunted Mansion, unless they're loading a special gondola that they need to put on. And it's a nice slow walk for us to get on. It'll be our turn to take off next. And the doors close automatically. There we go.
Oh, that was really smooth.
Yeah, it gives you a good little launch out there. Yeah, there's a nice breeze coming in.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway. We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
It's a very smooth ride. You just get a little bump when you go across these towers, but hardly any movement at all.
It's cooler than it is outside.
Yeah, there's a Toy Story wrapped gondola. Zootopia.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's
Ratatouille.
Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station.
It's Moana.
We hope you enjoyed your journey, and thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
Aw, Finding Nemo. I wonder if we'll see the Haunted Mansion one.
Here we go, right there.
Where?
Hitchhiking Ghost, right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
So this means somebody's getting on with a wheelchair.
So we're stopped for a while, so they're loading a gondola on back at one of the stations, and we're moving again. We only stopped for maybe a minute or two. And there's a Pirates of the Caribbean gondola right in front of us.
That's Peter Pan.
What's that?
Peter Pan.
When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step.
We landed. We're at the Caribbean Beach Terminal. Watch your step. Good morning. Hi. So they don't move very fast. It's easy to get off and on. And this is the Caribbean Beach. This is the hub, the main station. Everyone gets off here. And from here you can go 3 different directions. You can go back to Art of Animation and Pop Century, back that way. Right across there you can go to Epcot and the Riviera Resort. And over there, you can go to Hollywood Studios. And the ride over from Pop Century to here is very quick. And we're going to get on and go to Epcot, which also goes through the Riviera Resort. Thank you. It's going to time this one and see how long it took to get to Epcot.
Wow, you can see the Epcot ballroom from here.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
There's the Caribbean Resort down there. And this is the longest section of the Skyliner.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands. Ciao, bonjour, and bienvenue. Hello, and welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Epcot, please remain on board. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
You don't have to get off at this station. The door did open so other people could get on, and they automatically shut.
It's not real hot. I mean, some people were complaining that there's no air conditioning.
Here we go again.
I think it's meant to have.
Yeah, you feel the breeze when you're moving.
That's nice.
I think it's fine.
There's Pete and Goofy. Going over the roadway now. That's Victory Way.
We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
And this is just a nice, smooth ride. Comfortable and relaxing. The Swan and Dolphin over there. There's the Skyliner turn station. Not a stop, just a turn.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks.
This is just like another ride. You know, to me, it's just fun.
If you are planning to visit World Showcase today, now might be a good time to practice your olas, ni haos, and konnichiwas. When you arrive at each nation's pavilion,
This is where they're
cultural
building that new
hosts will be waiting to
Ratatouille
greet you
ride.
in their native language,
Yeah.
helping make your visit to Epcot a truly international
Makes you want to
exchange.
come back.
It's the Ratatouille construction. Coming into International Gateway.
We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome.
Coming in over the water. Such a cool view from up here. Wow.
Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente.
Comes in fast and stops smooth.
Por favor.
So the whole journey from the Caribbean Beach hub to Epcot was about 11 minutes. I let this run over a little more, but that's including the slowdown at Riviera. Pretty quick trip. So we got off at Epcot. Now we're just gonna go right around the corner and get back on it and ride it again. We're having fun. I think this is just a fun way to travel around the property. It didn't take long to get here. You avoid traffic and sitting on a bus or whatever, waiting for a bus to come, or driving and having to park and walk in. So this is really handy if you're staying at Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, Riviera Resort, coming from Hollywood Studios. Lots of good reasons to ride the gondolas. And on the walkway to get on, there's some restrooms right there. So they can take these gondolas and add them into the main line here. So this one's being added and joining the other gondolas on their travel. So pretty smooth operation there too. Yes, yes. Really enjoying the Skyliner. Thank you. Here we go.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Epcot International Gateway.
There's the Tower of Terror. That's where we're headed next, to Hollywood Studios. Donna's gonna see if she can get somebody to wave back at us.
And there's the emergency kit. It's supposed to have some bottled water in there and waste bags.
And about an 11-minute trip from Epcot to the Caribbean Beach Station. And there's a Joffrey's Coffee just outside the Caribbean Beach Station. You can get off here and just walk around the ramp and go down if you want some coffee. And now we're going over to Hollywood Studios. We're headed to Hollywood Studios, coming in over the Studios parking lot. There goes a Figment bus, and there's a Toy Story bus. So now we're coming into the Hollywood Studios station. There's the entrance to Studios over there, and bag check. This is where you get just a little bit of a thrill coming into the station or taking off from it. Get a little speed going. Guardians of the Galaxy gondola. And you're right by the body of water here as you get off. Here's where the boat transportation lets you off. And a good view of the Tower of Terror. Here's the Skyliner sign at Hollywood Studios. And they say they're supposed to be themed to their location. Well, that fits the Hollywood Studios theme. And we asked for a clear one, and he had to step to the side to wait for one. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye!
It's nice to be on the Skyliner and get dropped off that close to the front gates. Not possibly have to park way out here in the parking lot and walk or take a tram.
In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico.
And it took about 5 minutes to go from Studios back to the Caribbean Beach Hub Station. We're going to get back on and go to Pop Century, back to our home resort.
Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Just ahead and to the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century.
It says there are more than 300 gondolas that travel at a speed of 11 miles an hour, and they travel at heights of up to 60 feet.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying with us.
That took us just a little over 4 minutes. We're exiting the Skyliner at the Pop Century Art of Animation station. And it says go left to Pop Century and right to go to Art of Animation. So we're going left. And I like this view over Hourglass Lake of the gondolas leaving the station. Pretty cool.